Let me make sure I shut the door because it is loud. Oh, man. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Peasant Chat Sunday. Here hanging with my people. Put on my headphones so I can actually hear what the hell I sound like. What's up, guys? Been a busy, eventful week. And I wanted to bring up the fact that the Mach-E, I think Josh Hubble was the one that posted a rendering of what the Mach-E, Mustang Mach-E, and it is a Mustang. You know why it's a Mustang? Because the guy that makes the Mustang says it is. The manufacturer that makes the Mustang and owns the Mustang and its logo and likeness and all it says it's a Mustang. So shut the fuck up if you don't think it's a Mustang. I don't care. They could call it the GTR. I don't give two shits. It's a car. It's a stupid name. You guys are like, I don't want to be associated with it. You're associated with a 74 to 78 Pinto-ass looking car. You're associated with the Mach 1 Grande that looked longer than Cadillacs in what, 74, 75, whatever the fuck it was. And you care about a 600 torque SUV looking thing that actually looks halfway decent. But I wanted to check... you gotta check this out. Let me see. Where is it? I don't know. It almost got 1,000 comments. I have never had anything ever get 1,000 comments. If you get on my YOLO douchebag page on Facebook, like, and the only time I get on that bitch is like when I'm just like, I don't know, trying to promote something. Obviously I put the Mamalona video out there, but this is Josh Hubble put it out there on Facebook. Saying, just like this, but in black, 480 horse, 634 torque. Those are the quote-unquote specs on the Mach-E. And I didn't know what the fuck it was. I didn't even pay attention until I clicked it. I went, oh shit, that's a Mach-E. I don't know if it's a GT or whatever they call it. The Mustang Mach-E, basically, And it's a rendering, I think. But again, the stock Mustang GT is bobo bullshit, dumb, not that impressive. But when you drop it, put some nice wheels on it, little body work, it looks really good. And remember when you guys saw that not Ken Block, the other guy that actually can speak English, the drifter dude, I forget his name, the RTR guy, Vaughn Gittin, when he actually, debuted, what is happening here? When he actually debuted a badass version of it. This is a GT, a Mach-E GT. So you guys are out there going like, it's just gay. Look, guys, say it's gay all you want. Say it's gay all you want. You're going to get gapped by it. I don't care if I get gapped by it. Yeah, you will, because you know who runs the show in your family? You know who's going to, runs the show in your family? Your wife. You, especially guys in Texas, keep saying that keep mama happy bullshit. You don't run the show. Your wife does. Your wife balances the checkbook. Your wife runs the household. And if you want to keep your money in your pocket and not live in a 1-1 or a studio or an efficiency, guess what? You keep mama happy, you Texans. And then she goes, oh, honey, that vehicle that just gapped the shit out of you, what is it? It's a Mustang. And it's not a Mustang. It's a thing that they call a Mustang, but they call it a Mach-E. Well, honey, it gapped the shit out of your 18 GT by 6 cars from this light to that light, and I could probably put a bunch of groceries in the back, so we're fucking getting one and trading this piece of shit. Oh, but honey, Gap, roll racing, burble tunes, shut up. Bye. Bye-bye. Your wife runs the show. Mike's like, bro, you got a hard on with Texas. What's up? Texas is hilarious. I love Texas. I love the people. But it is hilarious how everyone puffs up their chest about Texas, and then the men are fucking... the women run the show in the relationship, and 4 inches shuts down the whole fucking state. 4 inches shuts down the whole fucking state. I'm like, oh, it sucks that it happened. 4 inches shuts down the whole fucking state. If you ever want to go to war with Texas... just like have China turn on the weather machine and just tell them to snow over Texas. Obviously, homeboys from Texas. Well, you fucking on Texas, bro. Fucking relax, dude. Take the tampon out of your twat. Relax. It's called a fucking comedy show, shithead. Ooh, I don't like you anymore. I'm gonna go watch Cletus sell dirt. Whoa, you got a hard out for Cletus. Fuck out of here. So, when your wife makes the decision for you to sell your car, the Mach-E GT won't be that bad. Do I think it's the future of cars? Well, if you're a car guy and you voted for Biden, you should drink bleach. Actually, I made a nice little scrolling text. Here you go. So if you're a car guy and you voted for Biden, you should drink bleach. You should just drink bleach because you literally shot yourself in the foot. If you like racing, E85, long tubes, burble tunes, flames, rolling coal, anything to do with the automotive performance industry, you're a cuck-ass bitch if you voted Democrat. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. You literally shot yourself in the foot. So I have no idea how you dare complain. And in about a month or two, you're going to start hearing about shit being shut down everywhere. Why? The Green New Deal, the agenda. Now, I don't want to get off into politics, but I am telling you, if you voted for Biden, you shot yourself in the foot this November. Oh, fuck, Orange, fuck that guy. He racist. He shut down the border so my way and my food couldn't come from Guadalajara. I'm voting for Biden. Oh, shit, they pulled me over and confiscated my car. Why you do that, man? You fucking haters. That's what you voted for. So the Mach-E is the future. Because your stupid ass voted in a Democrat. Plain and simple. I'm coming from a car guy point of view. You stupid motherfuckers voted Democrat. So this Mach-E, Tesla, buy a Prius. Buy a fucking Prius. Look, vote for Biden all you want, but don't you dare own a hot rod and vote for Biden or any Democrat. Don't you dare own a diesel truck rolling coal yee with the offset and vote Biden. Are you fucking retarded? You literally are voting for, imagine a guy goes, even better. Anyone in the oil industry that voted for Biden is especially stupid, is an especially stupid dumb motherfucker because he was telling you, yeah, I want to shut that shit down. I want to shut that shit down. And you're like, I don't think he's going to do that. Holmes, Way, and Fool, let's go vote Biden because just because he said he's going to do it, don't mean he's going to do it. And then he goes in there and goes, pipeline gone. And you're like, oh shit, we suck again. Oh no, we suck again. I didn't think he was going to come through with his actual words. You stupid motherfucker. You stupid motherfucker. So, get used to Priuses. That's okay. It's a car. Get used to the Teslas. So, get real familiar. Get real familiar with the Model S, the X, the Y, the Model, is it a 3? Get real familiar. Because at the end of this administration, I'm calling it right now. By the end of this administration, the automotive performance and racing industry will be cut by half. Listen to me. By the end of this administration, the automotive performance and racing industry will be cut by half, and only the strongest or the ones that will pivot and actually work with the new shit will survive. I guarantee it. But he's orange, right? 4 years of Trump, nothing. Everyone was cool, chilling, making money. 1.5 months of Biden, shit's going downhill real quick. So get used to the Mach-E GT. That's going to be the new Gatmobile. Get used to it. Charging stations, get used to it. Get used to raging at charging stations when people unplug your car or try to unplug your car to plug theirs in because it takes you 45 minutes to charge up your Tesla 100% and some guy in his Leaf wants to plug in for 15 minutes just to get down the road. Get ready for a whole new type of road rage. Soy latte fights. Hey, let me charge my Leaf. Fucking, guys doing the windmill for fights. Get it. Let me plug in, fool. I can't plug in. We had an ice storm and the windmill froze. Whoa, what does... I'm telling you, it's going to be a different world in 4 years. And you're going to wonder how it got to this. And I'm going to remember Election Day 2020. And you got to look in the mirror and go, I fucked it up. Like, if you voted for a Democrat, you fucked it up. 100%. Do not ever tell me I'm wrong. Don't fucking dare tell me I'm wrong on this one. All right. Let's get to talking some shit. I talked a little bit about the Mach-E GT. This scrolling text is going to stay up there the whole fucking show to remind your stupid ass to drink some bleach if you voted for Biden, if you're a car guy. If you're a soy latte Prius driving dude, you're supposed to vote for homeboy. But if you're like one of us, if you're one of us and you voted for homeboy, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself forever. By the way, coming at you from the only open state in the United States, Florida. It is 72 today. Let me see. I got to see what's temperature. Let me see. Palm Beach weather. Just giving you a heads up. Yeah, it's 71 today. Right now, it's 71 degrees. It's a nice, nice 71 degrees. It's going to rain tomorrow, and then from then on, it's going to be 78 to 82 from the only open state. So, congratulations. Okay, that's enough shit talking. Let's get to it. Phil says, I was looking at a 350 yesterday, and they had a Mach-E there. The wife was digging it big time. I liked it too. Couldn't drive it because it was sold already. Your wife is going to dictate what's going to happen because your stupid ass is so dependent on her taking care of everything that whatever she says goes. Plain and simple. Shout out to the oil and gas industry. Shout out to the oil and gas industry. You guys are suffering. They're going to suffer. E85 went from $1.70 here in Florida to $2.48. An immediate impact from a change of administration. Don't tell me I'm fucking wrong. Don't you dare tell me I'm wrong. Florida's so open, you cannot even open carry. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I like how you guys use that as the determining factor. Go ahead and open carry anywhere else. See how quickly you get checked. Oh, Texas is free. Motherfucker is ice. Shut up. Open carry on ice. Have at it, brother. Bro, are I serious? So you expect America to China go ahead and EV industry? Do you see the amount of money being pumped in the industry? I don't care. I don't care. You can't shut down one industry to prop up another. If it's going to make it, it's going to make it on its own. And you shouldn't destroy one industry to prop up another. That's just not how it works. Mike R says, Mr. Biden eats Tide Pods and recommends all his voters to try them. Good morning, family. How's the Alex, is Brian Cassette. Most people who voted for Biden don't even know any of his policies. No, they don't know. Dude, if they actually sat down, and I love when people interview kids in college, the future of America, fucking educated dumbasses. Educated, not smart. They say like something that that Trump said, like about economic policy, and they go, yeah, I agree with that. And then they say something that Biden said, and they go, oh, I don't agree with that. And they're like, yeah, Biden said that. But I'm sure he meant something else. Dunn says 87 octane is already $2.93 in Pennsylvania. E85 is $2.55 here in California, and that's cheap. That is cheap. Holy shit, it's $2.40 here in Florida. Gas in my Aero went from $2.10 to $2.70 as of this morning when I was filling up. Me and my girl still split our paychecks, and yeah, 93 went up 25 cents here. Wonder if I could run a bias ply from the front runner with a radial in the rear. Yes, I do that all the time. I have a bias ply front, radial in the rear, not a problem. Are you going to start tuning Priuses now? I mean, pivot or become a full-time YouTuber shoving wrenches up my ass. One of the two. There is a plan B. Canadian oil looks like it's going to have a great year. Yep, you're not kidding. You guys are going to do real good up there. Stupid people are outbreeding smart people. Idiocracy. The movie Idiocracy. Please, guys, if you have not seen Idiocracy, watch it with no one interrupting you for 2.5 hours. Watch it. It is us. 100%. And we are fast tracking to the way of stupidity really quick. I was talking to a friend of mine about aliens, right? If aliens were to come down right now, just like in the South Park episode where Baby Farts McGeezax comes down and said he stole space cash, there's an episode in South Park where this alien called Baby Farts McGeezax did the space cash test to the planet. So he landed here and he said, hey, well, stick 'em up, Shane. I'm Baby Farts McGeezax, and I got a bunch of space cash, and I'm on the, I'm running from the cops. So if any cops show up asking for me, say, you didn't say nothing, huh? So the residents of South Park somehow end up killing Baby Farts McGeezax, stealing the space cash, and doling it out to the rest of the world where Mexico built nothing but water parks, and everyone just spent money, even though that currency has no actual value. It's just whatever value you assess to it. It is such a great episode, and that is us right effing now. Right now, if aliens were to come down and go, we want to welcome you to the Oh, fucking aliens! And some psycho religious dude will blow himself up because, Jesus is white with blue eyes. Jesus isn't a little, there's no such thing as aliens. Fuck aliens. It fucks up my whole belief system. Yeah. And I'd be like, just take me with you, dude. Take me with you. Show me what happens in other planets. I mean, is there like intergalactic vagina that's way better than what's going on here? I really hope there's just imagine there's a planet where there's just nothing but just like aliens and it's just pussy is everywhere. It's just pussy in their face. Pussy. No mouth. Just pussy. Oh, there's a planet like that? Just get me out of here. Get me out of here, please. Dude, I'm telling you, if they were to land right now, they'd turn right around and go, you voted in a senile old man that wants to shut down your economy? Yeah, we did. Because we're so progressive. Wow. Congratulations. We're turning around and getting the fuck out of here. Alex, how far away are we from seeing the performance industry cracking the code on electric vehicles and modifying performance, range, sound, etc.? It's already out. There is already performance and racing industry in electric. The problem is it's going to be hardware related, 100% hardware and not really remote tuning like we do now. That's basically going to go away really quick, like really fucking quick. It'll be one day it's here and one day it's not. It's plain and simple. That's what the administration wants. They want you guys gone, plain and simple. You want to hot ride your shit, you're gone. That's why you got to go to the last free states that allow you to be you. Florida is one state that does not regulate emissions on boats, on any. They tried it years ago and it failed miserably. There's a lot of power and money here in Florida. Texas will probably be another state, but look, Harris County has emissions. So if it starts at big places and they all start to have emissions, and wait until Austin gets bigger. Wait until people like Elon Musk and Joe Rogan start buying everything up in Austin and starting to make this, just going to start making it like LA, right? And guess what's in LA? Shit, bums, piss on the street, drugs everywhere. It's cool. Smoke weed everywhere. What's the big fucking deal? Smoke weed. Fucking, hell, do crack. Hell, do heroin. It's not hurting nobody but you. It's all good. Electric. Oh, we don't like loud cars. We don't like Harleys. We don't like yee rolling coal either. Boom. Austin becomes California Junior, which is kind of already is, and it's like a virus that spreads out. And Texas will be blue way before Florida is blue. Bet me on that. Remember Time Magazine said the election was fortified and not rigged? Okay. I'm not saying I don't care about rigged. I'm saying y'all voted that homeboy in, drink bleach. If you're a car guy. Aliens roll up the windows and lock the doors when they pass Earth. Exactly. It's like when you're driving through Detroit, you're like, fuck this. People voted for Biden just because they don't like Trump. Didn't even read into what he was exactly. 100%. South Carolina doesn't regulate either. Impending disaster says, y'all better pray Sleepy Joe makes it to the end of the term. Kamala is way worse than Joe. Oh, South Carolina. Oh, got it. Doesn't regulate either. One of the last free states. Exactly. This is, guys, you know how the planet looks at the United States as free? Not free. It's not free. Florida's free. It's the last one. Maybe there's something in the Dakotas, but who the fuck wants to live up there, right? Freeze your ass off. I'm good. Florida's free. So this is it. It's the last free state. So get your ass here before it goes to complete shit. Alex, you're not wrong. As soon as cities expand, it's over. Wait till Austin becomes full of Californians. And you're going to be in like Yeeville, Texas and you're going to see a bunch of Teslas, a bunch of Priuses. And you're like, what in the hell going on here? What the hell going on here? I remember back in my day, all I'd see was C10s, C15s, Ford fucking Rangers. And now I see nothing but Teslas and shit. What the hell? And then some guy's going to go, hey, I don't like your farm would be a killer soda sopa. You guys got to watch South Park. They are like, they see the future. You know, they make a dilapidated area super high end, and then it goes to shit again, and then it becomes a playground for the kids. Soda sopa. Hey Alex, love the show. What is all done to your engine in the Fairmont and the motor fully built? I have a Gen 2 Coyote with a Gen 3R and I want to build mine just like your Fairmont. Rods and pistons. That's it. Rods and pistons, sleeved bottom end. So sleeved block. L&M sleeved the bottom end. It's a rods and pistons, manly shit. Nothing crazy. Stock crank, stock cams, stock heads, and a lot of boost. Gas-powered cars are not going away anytime soon. They'll be around for the least... No. Michael Merck, I get it. I get it 100%. The performance and racing industry is what I'm saying is going to go away. And I love how SEMA and PRI and all those guys say they at the end of the day, everyone is looking out for number one, themselves. And that's kind of how you have to be. And, speaking from... I'm not just speaking on my behalf. I'm speaking on the whole performance and racing industry side of things. A lot of guys out there are selfish, doing dumb shit, not really looking out for, the whole industry. They're looking out for themselves. That's okay. That's all fine and good. What does a world of Mustang owners looks like when, let's say, for instance, all the Ford tuners go away? They just go away like a switch. What are you going to do if you want to race? What do you do? What do you do for a hobby? What do you do if you want to modify your vehicle? What do you do if the state you're in does not want you racing? Well, you go backwards, right? You do swap vehicles. You could just do Coyote swap vehicles. But then the world, can you sustain a business doing nothing but swap vehicles? Maybe if you're a tech and you do Coyote swaps or you swap motors into vehicles, which is hilarious to me, right? It's hilarious how depending on how the government looks at it is, if you have a 2018 Mustang and you do free-flowing exhaust and E85, that is bad. But if you take a Ford Racing control pack with a Ford Racing crate engine and put it in a 1968 Mustang, there is no emissions control in that, but that's legal. How is that legal? You're putting and you know what's also legal? Having a 96 Mustang have emissions controls, and that Mustang, with all of its emissions components intact, is dirtier than a off-road H-pipe 2018 Mustang on the 85. The way the 96 Mustang sits and emits emissions with its shit-ass cats and its shit-ass system is dirtier than, let's say, a 2019 Mustang with free-flowing exhaust in the 85. And it's just like contradictory. It doesn't make any sense. So what happens if, let's say, tuning goes away tomorrow? Let's say all Ford, Chevy, and Dodge tuners go away tomorrow. What do? You start putting carburetors on shit? I mean, that's the other option. You start putting carburetors on shit and tune it yourself that way. Or standalone. I don't know. I don't know what the solution is. But be ready for it. Be ready for it. You voted for it. That's what you voted for. What do you think the Green New Deal is? Come on, guys. Come on. I'm trying to educate you motherfuckers in a very simple way. You voted for a guy that doesn't like hot rod shit. Plain and simple. I'm going to have to watch Idiocracy tonight. You got to watch Idiocracy tonight. You got to watch Idiocracy tonight. It is exactly what is happening right now. Morning, Alex. Roughly how much would I have in a Gen 2 6R80 swap and a Gen 1 Lightning, including labor? Whoa, shit. So if you have the motor or everything included? And are you sourcing it new or used? That's a big one because it could be as little as $10,000 or as much as $15,000. The Fairmont has all of $15,000 into it. The Fairmont cost me all of $15,000 to get it all said and done, and I already had a lot of the parts. It cost a lot of fucking money. Is there anything you need to do before you put a 2020 on GT on E85? No, I think it's just a tuning should be good to go. Good thing I learned how to tune my own shit then. Wild Horse. Seriously, if you know how to tune your own shit and you have access to it, then that's probably the future. Dude, you're gonna give big government ideas, so shut the fuck up. It's already happening, asshole. It's already happening, asshole. It's already there. I'm mentioning it because it's already there. It's already here. Gonna give the government ideas. Fucking, they don't know shit and they're shutting shit down, bro. It's crazy. So you gotta pretty much understand that the Mach-E GT represents the future. Yeah, I know Teslas are really expensive and this and that, but the Mach-E GT is the future. Look at what Chevy said. Chevy said we're going to go full electric by what, 20 something? General Motors, full electric. Even their logo changed to full electric ship. GM Motors, GM's path to an all EV future. And let me see. They plan to offer 30 new EV globally by 2025, which means a day soon will come where everybody can drive an EV. Welcome to the or whatever. Basically, they're gonna just pump out a bunch of electric vehicles. Why? Because the government's mandating it. Don't give them any ideas. Don't give them any ideas. The fuck out of here, fucking psycho. They don't have to have ideas. They just make shit up and go, yep, we're shutting you down because we fucking feel like it. You know, the whole performance and racing industry. So don't think you're safe. Standalone market will be the way. It'll cut out the Mustang riders who can't afford standalone ECU. May not be that bad, said Arthur. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Save the planet. No crap. no cap EV is the future. Yes, Donnie with the Edelbrock supercharger. Okay. Holly guys with their laptops coming out of the shadows. Could you imagine? It's just going to be a mass. It's like zombies with laptops out wanting you to tune their shit. Someone said, BMR or Steeda, stop the hop. I need your wisdom, please. Steeda, always. Didn't Biden like Corvettes? It done. They will offer 1,000 horsepower electric motors to swap in older cars. That's cool. That's cool. I'm okay with pivoting. I've always been a proponent. You guys hear me, and if you listen closely, I've been a proponent of electric stuff that is performance oriented. Plain and simple. No oil changes. All you got to do is replace the tires nonstop. You know, if I could electric swap something and have it be super powerful and controllable and semi-affordable, yeah, I'd be down to make everything I own electric. Who gives a shit? Because right now, looking for E85 is a pain in the ass. Oil changes are a pain in the ass. I'm constantly having to do something to all the cars. Like there's all of them need gas, all of them need oil changes, all of them need tires like at the same time. Tires I can't do anything about. Electric cars do nothing but help the tow truck driver. Mopar's testing them Fiat guys take over. Mopar is letting them Fiat guys take over. I mean, good. Mopar right now has become the official vehicle, the official automaker, or the official badge of Section 8. You go to any Section 8 neighborhood, it is Charger, Hellcat, Red Eye. I'm like, y'all on Section 8, how the hell y'all afford this? You know how y'all afford this. So it's become the official Section 8 vehicle. So they're probably happy, like, yo, let's take this shit over and bring it back to, like, you know, regular motherfuckers. Because right now, anytime you see a Charger, Challenger, any Dodge vehicle on the road that has a Hemi in it, the guy's driving like a fucking asshole. He thinks it's just I love how they try to challenge cars that they know they're faster than. Yesterday, I was coming back from Palm Beach International Raceway, watching believe it or not, a roll race event, which pretty much firmed up the fact that I never want to compete in that roll racing stuff. It took 4 hours for Jeremiah Camp to get 2 runs in, and then he went home. I said, no, I'm good. Honda's crashing, Mustang's crashing, everything was crashing. On the way home, a Challenger got next to the white car, did not do anything. He was just like, Then he got up to a G35 Infinity, I think it's a G35, and he proceeded to egg it on, and the G35 gapped it by like 3 cars. I was like, dude, stop it. The Mach-E looks like the Mazda Speed 3. It kind of does. When they begin to ask the real price for electric car, which is a lot lower than the market will explode. Alex, would be interesting to buy a Mach-E, then call it Lund and have an in-car exterior sound modification option, sound like a Dodge Demon NASCAR World Cup. They have that. They already have that mod in the Mach-E. I think if you can modify the sounds that are coming out of the Soundmaker, there is a Soundmaker mod or Soundmaker stock on the Mach-E's, and even some of the other electric cars, just so you can feel and hear something. But I mean, you guys wouldn't pay any decent money for that. Trust me. Martin Baca says, at the first presidential debate, Joe Biden said point blank that he does not support the Green New Deal. Okay, sure, buddy. But the things that are happening, if you knew what I knew, you'd go, okay, sure, whatever, buddy. That's what he said. He's gonna die next year. That dude's gonna keel over. Guy can't put a coherent sentence together. Y'all voted for him. Dodge will sell you a car with a 300 credit score. Mopar guys always bully when they see a Mustang, they get scared. Yep, I agree with that 100%. Unless they got a Hellcat or a Red Eye, they ain't fucking with a GT. A GT out of all things. A GT. Those headers in the back turbo? Yes, those are turbo, which, by the way, I might never use because, you know, it'll be electric shit. First time on live chat and haven't laughed for this long in a while. Está cabrón, YOLO, says Ramon Munoz. Mod Motorhead says, I was at Palm Beach International last night too. Mod Motor. Yeah, so a Mustang crashed, a Honda Civic crashed, and then they prepped the track and it got good. But by that time, it was freezing and I left. Those 392s getting gapped by my Lund Tune, only 14 manual. That sound maker, though, sounds stupid. Yeah, it does. 300 isn't that bad of a credit score. Section 8 doesn't mean you're broke. No, it just means you're smart. You're right. I agree with you. I grew up in Section 8 housing. I know the deal. Some of the most rich motherfuckers I ever knew were in Section 8 housing, paying $30 in rent. But they had a Lincoln, they had a Cadillac Escalade, they had badass rides, and I'm like, they figured it out. I'm stupid by going to work every day. I'm an idiot. Because I go to work every day and bust my ass for my shit ass car, my shit ass apartment, listening to the dog fighting ring upstairs pop off at midnight. And I'm stupid by going to work all the time. And these guys at Section 8 got it figured out. And I'm the idiot. It's 100% right. If green was really the goal, every car would be 85 compatible. 85 is the first planned out wasn't supposed to be more than $1 a gallon. This was when gas was going towards $3 a gallon the first time. Black Cobra 95. Junior Loudstang says, facts. Best trim setup for FBO 374 S197 5.0. Don't know what the fuck he just said. Best rim tire setup for full bolt-on 3.74. Wow, I'm done. I'm done. Low IQ voters for Biden because he's not an orange and he's a nice guy. What are people? 10 years old. People got like, if you watch movies from, I'm trying to think of a movie that would absolutely offend the crap out of people nowadays. The Wraith. Watch the movie The Wraith. Watch any movie from the 80s or 90s. Watch Tropic Thunder. Those movies will probably like get canceled. Like you don't like it's old like old Looney Tunes cartoons. Shit. You'll never see that shit again. Do they really fight dogs upstairs? They might as well. I think they fight dogs upstairs and roosters over on the other side. And then there's like a meth lab like over there. And this isn't Section 8. This is expensive to me. This is like poor for Palm Beach. Alex, what's the power difference between again, Jerry Garcia with them fucking words, man. We're talking about people that have no idea what to say. Listen to Alex, what's the power difference between a cat delete and long tube headers? I mean, if you own an emissions-controlled vehicle, you should not delete any emissions equipment. That's the official answer. He also said he's not going to ban fracking, you stupid fuck. Exactly. And it's gone. It makes me laugh like Biden voters make me laugh when they, you know, try to justify what he said he wasn't going to do or does, and it's against what you wanted, meaning, well, I don't want him to do that, but I want Orange Man gone. Oh, wow, gas prices went really high. My job's gone because the pipeline shut down. And all of my bills are going to go up. We're basically rejoining the Paris Accord or whatever the fuck it is, where we're just going to give them money for the fucking hell of it. We're going to reestablish and go, there's going to be more money given to Iran. Look, it's going to be a bunch of bullshit. I hate talking politics because half of you motherfuckers don't know shit about politics. I just give you very general shit when it comes to car shit. The performance and racing industry is under attack. I guarantee, look, it is under attack right now. 100% under attack. Exactly, Jerry Garcia. Free flowing exhaust, man. Goddamn. Exactly, Jerry. What's wrong with you, man? Alex, the car game is over. Why aren't you sad? I'm not sad. I mean, I'm lucky that I have some pretty quick cars, and I'm not sad about it. What I'm sad about is all the potential jobs that'll go away when tuning or performance racing. Because right now, if you're a manufacturer of performance parts, if you're a manufacturer of performance parts, get ready. You're going to hear, hello. I wish I had a knocking thing. Hello, excuse me. Hello. Yeah, can we come in? Are you guys making pipes? Are you guys, hello. Are you guys, are you making cold airs? Hello. Is that, does it have a carbon trap? Hello. It's coming. It's just a matter of time. Swipe left if you voted for Biden. As long as the Orange Man gone, they don't care. Nick G says, yes, Jerry Dias has no idea what he's talking about. Those who believe him are number 6 and 8 in the Mustang FFFs. Okay. I'd love to see the Army take our cars and guns, leaving us with a pair of Sharp, Crocs, and Uber. The Fast LTD, Trump will be running 4 years, blah, blah, blah. And Zay Mustang, any Clint Eastwood movie. Hey, Alex, great content. I know you don't do standalone stuff, but have you heard of any good controllers for the 6R? Rodrigo Garcia, the only good controller for the 6R is a Ford Racing control pack or the stock factory ECU, plain and simple. Create another channel for politics. It could be fun. No, you get canceled. If you start talking politics, you get canceled. You get canceled. Look, right now, no one knows how I vote across the board. If you watch this channel in the last hour or so, you think I'm a hardcore right winger. I'm not. I'm not a hardcore right winger. I'm not a hardcore left winger. I'm not a hardcore anything. I think both motherfuckers suck. When I have problems is when they start fucking with my money, and when it's not based on facts, when it's not based on scientific facts. It's just like, well, emotionally, I don't. The group that backed me doesn't like this. Like, okay, Elon Musk. Everyone thinks Elon Musk is a genius. By all intents and purposes, by all measurements, he's a genius. But then he proposed a carbon tax. A carbon tax to Joe Biden to further, because look, it's his self-interest, right? He's not stupid. He's a billionaire. Tesla basically was propped up by the government and SpaceX. Look it up. Because without SpaceX, Tesla wouldn't have been a thing, and vice versa. So basically, Tesla is government motors, right? The guy almost became a billionaire with government money. Blows my mind. So then he's telling Biden, yo, propose a carbon tax. What? Kill gas-powered cars? Like, I don't want to kill gas-powered cars. I want everything to be available all the time. But when homeboy like that starts talking about carbon credits, I don't want to support him or his products. Plain and simple. Bossman says, you're a normal American where you just want to be left alone. I just want to be left alone. I just want to be left alone. But I can't just go on about my life anymore without someone trying to put their fucking hand in my pocket or fuck with the way I do things. That's when I'm going to speak out on stuff, Whoever fits your policy better. Trump's starting a new platform in a couple of months. Yeah, okay. What the Parlor or some no Republic book, right book? Nah, I'm good. What RPM does a 6 become unreliable and needs to be built? No RPM. I've shifted mine at 82, 8300, and it's bone stock F-150 Gen 2 transmission in the red car. Yo, Long Politics channel would be hilarious. Do what you want, Aziz. Look, I don't want to talk politics because I'm telling you, I will get canceled. Now, if I'm like in the middle, but I would bring you another fucking channel. Fuck that. I have 2 channels and that's enough. I need a life. Are they going to send the Mach-E into outer space? I don't think it's going to pass. Joe Blow said it'll get too political. Exactly. I believe that too. I believe once you start imposing carbon credit taxes, then only the big companies can afford the carbon taxes. Or the carbon credit tax or whatever you want to call them. And then the little guy will be shut down. Because at what point do you measure my carbon footprint? All of my cars burn E85, but 4 cars need oil changes, tires, hoses, belts, stuff. So what kind of a carbon credit tax will you impose on me based on the vehicles I own? And what measurement are you going to, what method of measurement are you going to use? What are you going to use? You're just going to have some weird calculation? How do you actually measure how much shit I put out into the atmosphere? If they're all running E85, don't get me wrong, it emits something, but it ain't no diesel truck. And why are heavy trucks exempt from all of this? I'm not trying to dial in, but if I'm going down, everybody's going down. Plain and simple. I'm from Saudi, so buying headers from the US is a long process. I should prepare before you stop making headers. Yeah. If you want to start buying stuff now, it's like guns, right? It's like guns. When Obama started saying guns, I don't want, the gun market exploded. Like all the manufacturers went, there's a place called Smith & Wesson in Springfield, Massachusetts. And the parking lot went from having like 15 cars to like 300 cars. And they just ramped up production, and all the gun manufacturers, Colt, everything in the Northeast went crazy. I even got a part-time job at a sandblasting company, and my job was to basically take barrels, I don't know shit about guns, but barrels and just sandblast them for anodizing. I would do thousands every day. Thousands every fucking day. And I'm like, holy shit. People are just ramping up gun production. They go, dude, it's crazy. We cannot keep up. We have to buy a whole new machine, automate the process to just sandblast the parts that they want us to sandblast. I was like, wow, mind blown. Gen 1, keep NA or go boost. Go boost. Small boost. 10 PSI is a nice time. They'll tax the fuck out of gasoline and diesel even more than they already do. Exactly. Is a Cobra Jet worth it if I'm keeping the car, if I'm going turbo? Now, just an 18 manifold, the 350 manifold, or a Boss manifold if you're just going to go turbo. And Zane says to Grandma Keith, you were rich, you would dip when a storm came in. Look at everyone leaving during a hurricane. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What's happening reminds me of the movie Demolition Man, where everything is called Taco Bell, EV cars, and profanity taxing. Classic. So, I'm a fucking sci-fi psycho. And Star Trek, I see it totally different. The Next Generation, Star Trek, I see it totally different than I did as a kid. As a kid, I saw them on a spaceship going through the stars and everything was good. As an adult, I go, oh, they want the planet to function as one. Everyone wants inclusion. The United Nations, one. All operate under one umbrella. That's not how it works. People in Texas don't operate like people in Florida. People in Massachusetts don't operate like people in, Wisconsin. People in North Carolina don't operate like people in Michigan. You can't make everyone run by one global set of rules. We like being free and doing whatever the fuck we want, as long as it's not killing people or harming other people. So when I look at Star Trek now, I get mad. I go, fuck you. This, globalism, you suck my dick. Well, we got rid of money and we became evolved to the point where we got rid of money. You got rid of money. But I must admit, on Star Trek, there are things called holodecks, where you can basically live out a fantasy in a holographic form. You can fuck chicks in a holodeck. So maybe the future isn't that bad. It's easy to figure out. Big companies donate to the major parties, then they take office and now owe these donors. For instance, Keystone Pipeline canceled. Now we got to rail car the oil. Warren Buffett. Exactly. Alex, you should go check out Rogan's podcast with Bob Lazar. Some crazy alien shit going on there. I saw it. Again, I like Joe Rogan in very small doses because he is a heavy pot guy and I just can't deal. I can't deal. He's okay with steroids. Not that he takes steroids, but he's okay with, performance enhancing drugs and drugs in general. And I just can't relate to the dude. He's just not my type of dude. I understand if you like him. That's great. I can't relate to the dude. Individually, what makes us great? I think you meant individuality. Jason Friedberg, I got you though. Can you fix a new match if someone Tremec swaps their 19 plus MTD2? No. The rev match needs a sensor. The rev match needs a sensor in the transmission, Matthew Johnson. The moment you eliminate that sensor, bye-bye rev match. See you later, rev match. Talking about any Democrat policy in regards to Texas is the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Talking about any Democrat policy in regards to Texas is the stupidest shit I've ever heard. I mean, you guys got Democrats there. Look, you have Austin. You have a whole city that's Democrat. Mama Lona intro music kills me. Bust out laughing every time. Love your channels. I got a nice one here. Let me see. No, it didn't come up. I tried to add the Troquita song, but it just didn't take it. I'm just like, why are you not taking it, bitch? Let me see if I can add it real quick. Let me see if I can add it here. We'll go media source. We're gonna go Troquita. Okay, hit okay. We're gonna find it. Where is it? TWMA. Okay. I don't think it's gonna work. Restart. Okay, and then we're gonna go to advanced audio properties. We're doing it live. Fuck it, we're doing it live. Blowing off Corvettes, Troquita. We're gonna do 10, and then we're gonna do monitor off, and then we'll see if it works. Close. Let me see if this works. I don't think it'll work though. Nah. See, it doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work. It's weird. Is it the volume? Let me see. Troquita. No, wet fart is real low. Yeah, it doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work. It's weird. I tried to make it work, but it wasn't working. But I did get the slurp one in. The slurp one is pretty awesome. You know, got her here. That's what you Biden voters were doing when Homeboy was like, "Oh, I want to. It's gonna be a dark winter. I'm gonna get rid of fracking. I'm gonna take away your gun." Oh, good job, you fucking idiot. What I mean is the failure of windmills shouldn't have happened, and that has nothing to do with Green New Deal. Oh, look, it started. How come it took so long? It's weird how it just started really fucking late. Wow, crazy. If props to Jake's truck going 108, damn impressive. Actually, there was an even more impressive truck at Palm Beach International Raceway. A guy tuned with same exact mods as Jake, but he has weight reduction. It went 112. Four-wheel drive Mamalona went 112 yesterday at Palm Beach International Raceway. I'm like, dude. He said he went 12.2. I go, Jake, we got to get on this weight reduction shit. He's like, nah, I'm going to add weight. I'm going to put turbos in that bitch. I'm like, oh my God. Hey, dumbass, didn't Trump tell his Baz to drink bleach? Okay, Tony Spadafino. Did you vote for Biden, Tony? Tony Spadafino. Did you vote for Biden? Let everyone on the chat know if you voted for Biden. And no, he didn't tell anyone to drink bleach. Find the clip where he told people, I think you should drink bleach. Nowhere. I'm telling you to drink bleach if you voted for Biden and you're a car guy. Arctic bases run on windmills and solar just fine. And that gets far colder than Texas. They just didn't prep for the temperature, a.k.a. they're cheaper out with windmills. Okay. Here in Quebec, we don't have emissions tests, but we pay for supplement on plate beyond a 4-liter engine. So my 15 Mustang costs 163 more. Total plate 400. It's a what? It's a disguised carbon tax. Okay, very good. Alex, your thoughts on the 2021 Mach 1? Fucking gay. If it's replacing the GT350, it's stupid. It makes fucking 50 less horse, and it has the same trans, which is worse than the MT82 trans. The Tremec 3160 is, I know it's worse than the old MT82. It's weaker. Pass the chips and salsa, Holmes. Alex, your thoughts on that? Already got that. How much horsepower if I port my key fob? It's the government lagging, yo shit. This show gets far off in the weeds. To a turbo Mustang. Hey Alex, does the red car still running with a 4R200 hub? No, the red car has a regular 6R80 from an F-150. I would not run in a 4R200 hub unless you're making 1100 wheel or 900 wheel on a light car. This election shows people care more about their feelings than the economy booming. Oh, 100% S197 sloth. I didn't vote at all. Okay, good. Tony Spadafino says nope. So okay, shut your mouth. If you didn't Trump tell everyone to drink bleach? Find me the clip where he said, "I need you guys to drink bleach to take care of the coronavirus." Find me the clip. Go on YouTube. Go anywhere. You know why you're not going to find it? Because he never said that. He never said that. He said take it internally. Yeah, he said take bleach internally. That's right. He said, hey, get some Clorox and take bleach internally. Find that. He said disinfect, and then the way they use disinfect is the UV lighting and other types of treatments. He never said drink bleach or take bleach internally. You guys are fucking watching too much CNN. Got hurt at work and had to get rid of the manual car, but these 10 speeds are quick. What kind of tire do they like? Any tire. NT555. I think there's like a G2 or like another version of the drag radio that Niddle makes that Jake seems to like. He does real good reviews on it. People like Matt 760 has a bias ply in the back. So 26 and 27 inch bias ply or a 305 4517 drag radio seems to be happy. I'm an independent and I drink both sides and I think both sides are retards. Okay. Have you heard of Wonder Racing in PA? Yes. They're very good. They're the people that built all of our motors at Lund Racing. Trump said, like bleach, as in comparison. Only libtards seem to think he said something different. Exactly. Dude, I'm telling you, I can't date a girl that subscribes to anything left wing. I just can't. You need to get the fuck out of my life. I can have friends that are liberal. That's fine. We can have disagreements. It's not a problem. You're wrong, but I'm not hardcore right. I'm not hardcore anything. Both are fucking retards. Hit them with the quote of the day. Alex, what do you think about Tom McDonald's music? Never. Oh, the fake woke guy. He can't rap. He can't rap. Like, meaning the flow is off. So when I listen to rap, I listen for the flow and I listen for how they go along with the beat. If they have some straight fire ass lyrics, but he can't deliver them well, it's not gonna work. But I don't care about him either. I don't care about anybody. I care about me. I'm switching over to Lund, but first I'm swapping my MT82 10R80 in my Whipple 2019. Do I just tell you? Wait, what? I'm switching over to Lund, but first I'm swapping my MT82 to a 10R80 in my Whipple 19. How the fuck are you gonna do that? Are you gonna program all the modules, Jared Wells? You gotta program all the modules. There's a lot. Are you gonna read computer? I mean, that's a lot of work. I mean, I know you're a tech, but you know what's involved in switching from an MT82 to a 10R80? That's a lot of work, brother. Truck Trap 113, there he is. Jack Mehoff is the guy who owns the black 2020 F-150 with an 18 manifold and an E85 tune. Same tune that's in Jake's truck, but on his truck goes 12.2 because he did a little more work in terms of the weight department, and the truck looks spectacular. It's a great looking truck. In a few months, the Peasant Chat is going to be full of battery porting questions. That's very good. And I quote, says Elite, and then I seen the disinfectant where it knocks out in 1 minute. And there's a way we can do something like that by injection or inside almost a cleaning. Oh, so where's the bleach part, please? Where's the bleach part, Elite Geeks? So you're wrong. Again, you're wrong. And then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in 1 minute. And there is a way we can do something like that. So he has been told by somebody that you can do something like that by injection or inside almost a cleaning. At what point did he say inject bleach? At what point did he say inject bleach? See what I mean? And then you argue with libtards and you're like, oh my God, you go down the libtard fucking rabbit hole and there is no winning because in their mind, they would say, well, he basically said drink bleach. No. You should drink bleach. Alex knows raps. Alex, any advice on how to convince your dealer not to void your warranty for a tune? Nope. No. Get real good. Grease the service writer. Give him a couple hundo. Be like, yo, man, do this shit on the warranty. Here's $200. Do something. I'm a proud, freedom-loving, constitutional American. That's the way to be. That's the way to be. Not right, not left. Live by the Constitution, and you should be good to go. What can a Gen 1 motor hold with rods and pistons? Gen 1 motor rods and pistons will pretty much be like an illuminator. An illuminator is basically that, an old Gen 1 illuminator. And those have been known to take 800, 900, almost 1,000 horsepower. Not consistently or constantly, but I've seen Gen 1 illuminators do really well and make good power. I'm buying an 11 GT500 from what appears to be using a 13 to 14 TVS supercharger with a VMP fuel pump unit and maybe a VMP pulley of some sort. Can Lund help me see if the tune is safe? I mean, you could data log it, right? But you'd have to buy a tune from us because we're not going to data log something else and then be like, oh, okay, looks good, bye. We got to get paid for a service. So if you get a tune from us, we can send you the base file, which pretty much says, okay, you got this injector, this pulley, this TVS. Put it in, and if it comes back clean, we'll give you more instructions and get you dialed in. But we can't look at the current tune because we don't know how it's laid out and who's tuning it and go, yeah, it looks good. See you later, buddy. Thanks. You're welcome. We'll do you a solid, Drinking bleach twice a day will not harm a Democrat. A lot of Democrats will swap it over for apple cider vinegar. Follow me for more health tips. I like it. Gen 2 catch cans or just vent to open air. I like catch cans as long as they don't leak. Rafael Revolo says titties. Chemo is poison. I never said bleach. I said disinfectant. Elite Geeks, I'm gonna have to go up. And if I scroll up and it says bleach, I'm gonna make you the stupid comment of the day. Yeah, I know there's a lot of programming, but I can do all that work. Just worried about the shift schedule. Oh, shift schedule? That we would basically tune it like a 10R80 car, Jared Wells. There's nothing special. What would happen is you'd say, hey Alex, hey Lund, I have a 10R80 car. If there's anything else wrong, like weird things pop up that shouldn't be popping up, we're going to go, that's on you, buddy. Because if we tune a 10 or 80 car and it just works, Yours should just work if everything is swapped over and transferred over and all the modules and the ABS and everything is programmed properly. Millennials were eating Tide Pods anyway. Stop, Alex. You cannot make these dumb fucks actually learn. Go back, listen to you explain the same shit when it comes to coyotes. Oh my God, you're 100% right, that fast LTD. Holy shit, you're 100% right. I can't reason with unreasonable people. And most people on the left are unreasonable. They are emotional. They're emotional. Don't be emotional. Be reasonable. Be fact-based. And then your whole argument will go to shit. Wow, a lot of people lit on this chat. Alex, Joliet, Illinois, Speedway, NASCAR, track, and drag strip are closing. Do you anticipate more drag strips closing under Biden? Yeah, depending on the state that they're located in. In the Northeast, Cecil, well, what's left? What's left in the Northeast, right? Lebanon Valley Dragway. Is there one in Jersey somewhere? Or Upper Maryland? I don't call that the Northeast. The Northeast to me stops at like New York or Jersey. Let's say Jersey. What tracks are open in Jersey, New York State, Massachusetts, Connecticut, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island? 3 drag strips, right? Epping, New Hampshire, Lebanon Valley Dragway. Maple Grove is closing, right? Maple Grove is closing in Pennsylvania, right? It's crazy. Good morning, Papa Chulo says, go Eagles. Elite Geek says, disinfectant definition. Here we go. Now he's going to define it. A chemical liquid that destroys bacteria. Anyone who injects disinfectant is a fool. And he didn't say inject disinfectant. He goes, we're looking into something like that. Again, unreasonable people cannot be argued with. You just let them go. Let them do their own thing. Let them live in their own world. Eminem says, sooner or later, Biden is going to start regulation of YouTube and other outlets similar to you if you talk shit about him. And he's going to come down and shit. Never mind. He forgot what to do. Can an O2 sensor go bad in 2,500 miles? An O2 sensor can go bad in 5 miles, especially when it comes to long tube headers. Long tube headers, depending on the construction material, I think is the biggest factor with O2 life. Like cheap build materials, cheap metals that resonate and hold in moisture and just do a really bad job of actually, making it a nice little home for the O2 sensor, I think are the biggest factors in O2 sensor life. That's why every single time you guys buy discount headers, O2 start fucking failing left and right. And you blame it on E85. Oh, it's E85 that's killing it. No, it's the Speed Daddy headers that you bought in conjunction with the E85. B. Lighten says, New York State has Empire Dragway, which is a 1/4-mile track that is now only running 1/8 mile. Candido Ramirez said, I saw your video with the 3-3 pulley and I saw you discounted the tube that connects to the air intake. I did the same thing on mine and there was a hella blow-by in the engine. What can I do about it? Blow-by in the engine? Jesus. Maybe a catch can. Yeah, maybe if you put a catch can, like mine just goes away. So what I do is I don't have blow-by like splatter, oil splatter or anything, but you could do a catch can. And that's what I'm thinking of doing instead of like disconnect, like just kind of have it go to a catch can and have it vent out to atmosphere instead of just having it laying there and having oil spill out all over the place. Ultimate headers for the win. Ultimate headers for the win. Absolutely. Raps are gay. Okay, says Panda S2K. Elite Geeks. Coyote Kelly says to Elite Geeks, Trump did not tell people to drink any sort of disinfectant. Exactly. No, they told him to inject it. So he changes his argument. My on 3 kid is leaking oil from the return line. Do you think it would hurt? Suppose to get it check on Friday. Do you think it would hurt? Supposed to get a check on Friday. I mean, if it's leaking, you got to stop the leak, right? I mean, look, On 3 is a discount turbo that makes power, but it is discount. So you're going to have to fix a bunch of little things here and there. Fitment issues, line issues, turbo issues. It's just part of the kit. It's an On 3 kit. It's cheap for a reason. It's not bad. It makes power, but it's cheap for a reason. So there's stupid little things you're going to have to fuck with. ATCO is closed, says Joe Jackson. So yeah, ATCO is closed. I guarantee Epping will probably close. I hope not, because that's a cool track. Love my Cooks long tube headers. Alex, when are you going to provide that chop tune for the 18 to 20 F-150 5.0s? Probably never. Because now there's a whole nother 5 or 6 tunes per truck that they're going to want. I want the badass shift schedule. I want the flex. I want the E85. I want the pulling gas tune. I'm like, oh my God, get out of my life. Get out of my life. Slow 281 says, New Jersey, ATCO, and he's gone. Holy shit, the chat moves fast. Acco, Island Dragway are all that's left. New Jersey, Acco and Island Dragway are all that's left. Heard something about New Jersey Motorsports Park adding a quarter-mile track. Okay. Folks who voted Biden voted for a guy who is creepy and around kids and says a lot about liberals. Nothing you inject will kill the virus. Ever. Vaccines work because they teach your immune system what to attack. Your body kills viruses. Evan Smith says Trump was talking about Invectin and misunderstood the use. Remember, he's not a doctor. Again, Elite Geeks is trying to make his own argument. You know how people that Google stuff all the time to make their arguments? Like, look, Elite, whichever world you live in, congratulations. The sky must be purple where you live. Congratulations. What the fuck do you want me to do? I'm not going to try to convince you of anything. You already have a predetermined notion in your head that the guy's a fucking retard, even though he's a billionaire. Oh, because daddy gave him $1 million. If I gave you $1 million, you won't make it $1 billion. I guarantee it. Elite Geeks, do you have forget it. Let them argue. So big thing, says Jared Wells, is getting me everything set up right. Good thing is I'm getting everything new from my work and have other 1080 cars next to me so I can look at. Very good. It's all about the programming of the modules, in my opinion. Good morning, Alex. Do you guys come up to Carlisle for Ford National? Fuck no. Don't. It's a car show. It's a car show. Why am I going to drive to Carlisle for a car show? It's a big car show. It's a very well-known car show, but it's a car show. Jeremy Fail says he was asking a question, never said for people to do that. No. Whatever helps him sleep at night. You know, he's like, yeah, I'm smarter than these guys. I'm gonna Google everything. Bradenton is still up and running. OSW is still up and running. And even Palm Beach International Raceway was so fucking packed last night. It blew my mind. He said NPR is the best for news. Oh, he said NPR. There you go. He said NPR is the best for news. There you go, guys. There you go. He said NPR is the best for... The Onion. No. The Onion is the best for news. By far, The Onion is the best for news. Darren Fulton says, I live 20 minutes from Maryland International Raceway, and since they closed Capitol, you can be at MIR all day and get 2 passes in because everyone from up north now comes down here. Yep. I'm afraid the future of racing events and stuff like that, or testing and tuning, is rentals. And even rentals are getting stupid packed. Unless you're willing to put up $2,000 or $2,500 or more to rent the track out just for you and your friends, that's the only way you're going to get a lot of runs in on a prepped track and have fun. At a test and tune, when you're waiting 2 hours in the staging lanes, then a Honda decides to yeet the fucking wall, and you're like, there goes that. There goes my whole fucking night. 2 runs. Hey, Alex, can I get a chop tune for my Gen 2 EcoBoost swap? Bye, I'm done. I'm only going to finish that. Kabi Coyote, Elite needs a tune for his 78 Mustang. Taco is not closed, and he's gone. What are the best turbos on the market? It all depends on your application, man. It could be Borg Warner, it could be Garrett, it could be Precision. You know, it depends on your application, man. The Onion is the number 1 news source. The Onion is by far the number 1 news source. Let me see. The Onion news headlines. The Onion, America's finest news source. Let me see. Listen to these. The Onion is the best news source. Homeboy said NPR, like right then and there. He's done. Bye-bye. See you later. Where's 1080 monitor? There it goes, 1080 monitor. So, news in brief. Respectful drivers pull over to side of road to let pizza delivery guy through. Oh, it's wonderful. Last pickle delighted to finally have a whole jar to itself. Nice. News in brief. You go back where you came from. Says Texan pointy gun at snowman trespassing on property. Truly an honor to receive this gift from the black community, says Trump graciously accepting NAACP lawsuit. That's funny. Maine residents placed under boiled lobster advisory. Pete Buttigieg learning about problems facing rail infrastructure by spending a week living as a train. Paranoid Janet Yellen hides entire U.S. money supply in Treasury Department drop ceiling. Ted Cruz deeply disturbed by part of Capitol riot video where Chuck Schumer not beaten to death. Oh, these are great. The Onion News. Scientists warn Americans to stay away from that bird. Oh, the Onion. The Onion is wonderful. You want to have a laugh? Go to the Onion. Someone said Atco is not closed. Got it. BBK or Cooks, worth it for NA S197? Yeah, I would get a quality hit if you're going to keep the car for a long time. So out of those two, Cooks. Alex, will my Stage 3 Calimer MTD2 hold up to 1300? Who knows? Depends on the clutch you use. If you have a clutch that like an RXT, which that thing is like, according to Ben Calimer, it's made for tractors, your gears are going to get stressed out. So the gears might break with a very aggressive clutch. Very aggressive clutch. If you're at 1300 horse and you're drag race mostly, if you drag race mostly and you're at 13 or 1400 horse, just get a fucking auto. Fucking auto. It'll last you a long time and you'll have more fun. It'll be boring as shit and you'll want your manual back, but you won't be breaking shit as often. Alex, thank you again for the videos and live feeds. These are 1000% more entertaining and logical and common sense than the MSM and daily TV. Yeah, I mean, you got to understand. A lot of guys out there, like I watch TV. I have a streaming service and I watch live television and I don't want to watch anything. Everyone has their own agenda. Everything is politics. There's even politics in like the LGBT stuff blows my mind. Like there's dudes making out all over TV, which is fine. I just don't want it on my fucking TV. You want to make out? Make out. That's fine. I don't care. I just don't need it in front of my fucking TV when I'm trying to just watch Star Trek. And just motherfuckers just making out all over the place. Like I stopped watching Ozarks, which is supposedly a great show, the moment the two hillbilly dudes were started making out. Not that I'm homophobic. I'm like, why? Why does it have to be shoved in my face all the time? Why can't I just watch a show about a guy laundering money for the mob? What's up, Billy Bob? Blah, blah. I'm like, oh my God, get the fuck out of my television. So I get it why people sometimes gravitate to shows like this and YouTube in general to watch entertainment. Guaranteed this will be regulated soon. Guaranteed. Right now, YouTube can go click and shut off certain switches and be like, I don't like you, I don't like you, I don't like you. And the government will probably be like, I don't like that channel, I don't like that kind of boom, 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 and free media will go away. Alex, the next time you tune my Mustang, do not give me the gay tune. For real, what a dork, no one cares. Okay. Alex, my Hoosier 28.45s came in and they're like 12 pounds each versus the 28.4.5, 25 pounds each. Think the Hoosiers will hold up to the weight of my 17? Yeah, I think you'll be okay. Yeah, I think it'll be good. I have a Phoenix bias plies in the front. They're super light, super fucking light, and I haven't had many issues except for tire wear. They do wear pretty quickly. Nika Simalishiviliv. He has a BMRK member with poly engine mounts and have a lot more vibration than stock. Normal, 100% normal. You have a stiffer mount, it's going to vibrate more, plain and simple. If they close the tracks, more races move to the street. I am on the street. The Fairmount will probably never be at a track again. Unless it's a rental. I'm gonna do street shit. I'm gonna get some slicks. I'm gonna video street shit and see how fast I can make it go on the street. Because I don't gotta wait for anybody. If I crash, it's just me. If I do it somewhere off, I don't kill anything but maybe a bird or a frog or two. It is all me. Tracks to me are not attractive anymore, especially after last night seeing guys wait 2 hours for one pass. Nope. I'm done with tracks. Now, I'll take section hate to certain tracks for certain events, sure. But man, testing and tuning, you won't catch me dead at a track. Seems like everyone's show has not a straight person on there. Jesus, there's certain words you can't say. If you want to stay, on the channel. Not in my TV in my apartment. They're normalizing insanity, Alex. Hey, Alex, finally decided to do twin turbo on my Gen 1. Would APSI be pushing on the stock bottom end? Look, keep it on the 720 or so wheel and you should be okay. It's a good idea to upgrade the internals that seem to fail on the regular basis, like oil pump gears and stuff like that. But don't expect it to make a bunch of power with twin turbos being a stock bottom end. Transgender children on TV and shit like that. Dude, my ex liked to watch. What's that one where it was a boy that turned to a girl? Oh man, what's the name of the show? It's a guy. It's a boy that is in the middle. It's like a 10-year-old boy, and was switching over, And I'm like, that's fine. You want to do that? That's fine. Congratulations. Get it the fuck off my television. Get it the fuck out. I don't care. I want to watch racing. I want to watch sports. I want to watch motocross. I want to watch trucks jumping while road racing. I want to see cool shit. No, there's nothing but just garbage, bro. That's why I go to YouTube. When I watch TV, all I do is go to YouTube. That's all I did. Just I wake up in the morning, YouTube, and I see if people uploaded chiropractic adjustment videos, if 1320 dropped a new video, if anyone blew up their fucking transmission or car, there it is. And I fill my day doing that. And your draggy is pretty damn accurate, says Joe Jackson. The draggy is deadly accurate. I'm going to try, because now the Fairmont has power steering, I'm going to try to go out there and go 9s in the Fairmont with a 3.5 upper pulley, which is big as shit. I normally have a 2.625, but now that I upgraded to the power by the hour power steering setup, now it has more favorable belt wrap, but I'm going to stay on the 3.5-inch pulley. It feels really fast. So I'm going to do draggy hip with drag radials on the street and see how quick the car goes with a 3.5 pulley. If it goes 9s, my mind will be blown. I just made that video public, so if you go to my channel and you see the PBH drive kit that makes the belt wrap a lot more favorable on the Edelbrock Supercharger, check it out. And I'm going to try to upload red car video, Fairmont video content in the next couple of days. Shout out to Mike's Garage, small YouTube channel. Guy simply learning through building his Mustang, nose to tail. Reminds me of Coyote Car Guy. I like Coyote Car Guy. And I like guys that they make errors and they fuck up, but they learn from them. And I don't mind posting a mistake. And if I fucked up, let me know I fucked up. Who cares? And then I'll fix it later on. Not a big deal. Michael Merck says, same here now. George says, hey, Alex, how much power can a stock 630 take before having issues? So I had Christopher Johnson and Christopher Houston in Texas make like 800 something. And then the trans went to shit because the Ford Planetary said bye-bye. Same thing with Donnie Renfro. Loose Lugnut says, why doesn't Lund Racing switch to Cobb access port? Because now that the N-Gauge is gone, are there other tuning devices being considered? It's not just a tuning device, Loose Lugnuts. It's the software they use to tune. They don't support 5-liter GT. Show me a 5-liter GT tuned with Cobb access port. Show me one. Show me one. I don't know any. The software we use, I don't think can be exported into a Cobb device. Can you tune my rental Gen 3? I have a return by tomorrow. Why doesn't I already got that? Alex, you should try some different racing. Here in Nevada, Silver State Classic Challenge, world's fastest road race. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Bye-bye. What's the hype of the G101A? Is it streetable? The G101A, I think, is race trans. I don't think you have to use the clutch to get it in gear, but depending on the style of clutch and depending on the style of trans, the G101A is just a strong H-pattern trans, and I think that's the one that's in Wesley's car and a couple of other super high-end race cars. It's expensive. It is not cheap. It is light. It is robust, but when it comes to street cars, like synchronized transmissions, I don't know if it's synchronized. I don't know if the G101A is synchronized or not, but if you want something on the street, I don't think it's going to be something that is like a race-oriented transmission. It's just going to grind its way to death. Justin Talley says that was a great video. Kids, thank you. I appreciate that. It was a long video, but I wanted to it took me a week to film to video the Power by the Hour drive kit. Did my best, and if I fucked up, tell me I fucked up. But honestly, I drove it all day yesterday. I drove it 100 miles yesterday. I drove the Fairmont 100 miles yesterday. I filled it up twice. I was so freaking happy. Now I'm going to go out there and do a hit and see if it runs 9s on the street with a 3.5 upper pulley, and then eventually find the right belt size to bring it back down to a 2.625 and see if I can get it to hook on the street. So I might put some slicks on it. I might just end up making that car a street dig car because I'm done with the track shit with that car. The Section 8, the GT500, that'll be a track car. That is not a street car. But the Fairmont, that's all street car. For blowers, would you recommend a VMP Gen 2R or 2.9 front feed Whipple? Plan on staying 650 to 700. Either. I think the TVS hits harder down low. So if you like that down low grunt, I like the TVS, but both will achieve the power levels that you want. Team Buddha says, I just picked up a 2020 F-150 with a Roush Charger, but it tops out at 105. I need a tune. Well, you ain't going to hit us up. Roush Supercharger? Sorry. Website to buy performance parts to ship to Saudi before they shut down the manufacturers. Most sites cost tons for shipping. Welcome to the world of the democratic performance and racing industry. It's going to be worse and worse. And if you make your money, understand this, guys. If you make your money selling modifying vehicles in performance racing applications. Expect to hear this really soon. At what point should I consider going to a 90mm throttle body versus my current 75mm small block Ford 306 with a P1 SE? Well, it's blow through, so I don't think it matters all that much. What's the intake behind the throttle body? Is it like a Victor Jr. or something super high end, or like a Holly high ram type situation? Because I think they have the Holly stuff for the Ford too. Alex, for an upcoming The Dating Channel live feed, appreciate an update or stories that came from recent Bumble swipes. I'm trying, but nothing's happening right now. My service engine light is on and I'm about to trade it in. What it needs to be done okay. Hello, government agent. Look it right here. Say no to eco is a government agent. He says, my service engine light is on and I'm about to trade it in. What needs to be done to temporarily shut it off? Okay, Mr. Agent. You take a piece of electric tape and you cover the light and hopefully they don't notice it. No, thanks for Loose Lugnut says, thanks for clarifying. Asking because I know they support EcoBoost platforms. I asked because SEC devices just seem big and bulky for no reason. I agree, but I don't think they support 5-liter Mustang. Nice job on the Fairmont power steering conversion video. Watching it, I kept saying Alex needs a Milwaukee M12 electric ratchet or the 24 volt Cobalt ratchet. I'm there. I need a 90 degree for tight spaces because now I am working on all my vehicles 100%. I'm not going to rely on any people. I am currently looking for a building that's about 1,500 to 2,000 square feet so I can fit all my cars, a lift, and that'll be my space. That will be my space, my studio, my mini, what do you call it? Man cave. I'm going to live there. I'm going to work on I got so much shit to do. I got clutch to do on the white car. I got potential engine replacement on the white car when it blows up. The red car needs all the Steeda suspension put in there. The Fairmont needs some loving on the rear suspension. I'd love to get a dyno and just have my own shit. No, I don't want to work for anyone else. I just want to video and hang out at my little spot and work on my cars. I would be so fucking happy. But guess what? Finding a 1,500 square foot to 2,000 square foot building here in West Palm or Lake Park or anything north of that is nearly impossible. They start at 3,000 square feet, and at a price of about $11 a square foot, it's going to end up being like $3,000 a month. I'm not looking to pay that much. 1,500 to 2,000, I'm okay. 3,000, it's a little high. What do I need to install a Gen 3 Coyote with a 10R80 on a 16 F-153 5 EcoBoost with a 6R80? Wow. Maybe a Ford Racing control pack. None of the stuff will work properly. Man, you basically need a control pack. And bye-bye, new computer, new harness, new everything. I don't think it'll just like translate over. 12 volt, 90 Milwaukee is king. Okay, I'll look into it because I need it bad. That will be the laboratory. I'd love to get a little lab so I can just do cool shit, man. And I guarantee the channel will grow. I'll be happier because I have a space to work on, and I'll probably live there most of the time. Like right after work, go there and just be there. Probably get my own little gym set and do the gym shit there, work on the cars, and come back home and go to sleep at midnight. That would be perfect. You're going to be like woman driven with her shop. She has a shop? I don't watch her shit. So I don't know. The amount of content you could make with that setup would be awesome. Every day I would pump out content. Dude, a setup like that, a lift, space enough for 3 or 4 cars, and a dyno? Whoo-wee! Forget it. Road racing, LOL again. Hey, Alex, needs better tools to make the job easier. I use all Milwaukee or DeWalt at work. The Snap-on truck hates me because I never spend a dime. Nice. Does Biden not like cars or something? It's the people that back him in his agenda. Unfortunately, it's all politics. Would figure the shifter and clutch would have eliminated it. Okay, I don't know what he's saying. Try the White House. There's nothing going on there. Tyler Gambon says, as for the Mustang, Cobb access port only supports the EcoBoost model. Exactly. I don't think there's any 5-liter access with Cobb access port, and I doubt they want to get into that because then they just get a huge magnifying lens on there. It's like, well, here we go. What's happening over here? It's called buy another truck, bro. Yeah, exactly. To swap a Gen 3 10R80 motor and trans into a 16 F-150, dude, it's cheaper to just trade your truck in and get a 2018 truck. It's probably way cheaper. Eminem says, a month in Alex's shop, he's going to hear that knock, 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 and you see Alex rushing to hide the performance parts before the feds come busting in. I mean, could you imagine? But it would be personal. I'm not working for anyone. This is all personal stuff. It's my hobby shop. Is it normal for 10R80s to have whine or have clunky downshift? Yes. Sometimes. Has only 1,000 miles. Dealer said trans fluid was normal. Yes. The 10R80 does not drive smooth. The pump, the fluid pump is loud because it's gear driven. It's like a gear. It's loud as shit. And the 10R80 sometimes just neutrals out. Bone stock. Power by the hour, all the guys have 10R80 trucks or cars. And every once in a while, Tim would say, I don't know, I'd be driving and I go from reverse. Like to go from park to drive, there's like a huge delay. The truck is bone stock. He takes a left turn and he goes, it doesn't know which gear to be. And he goes like 2, 3, 2, 4, 5, 2. I'm like, ugh. He goes, yeah, it's just finicky. Jalon in the house says, good morning on the Peasant Chat. I only have about 10 minutes or 9 minutes left on the Peasant Chat. John, you're going to get a bunch of questions thrown your way, I'm sure. Richard Joash Tan says, hey there, I hope that there are dumbheads who hate electric cars. I don't hate electric cars. I just don't want to be mandated to do anything. I like them as an option, but I shouldn't be mandated by anyone to do anything I don't want to do. Yes, man, how are you? Mine acts funny sometimes. 10R80s just act funny. That's just how they are. They're not a smooth transmission. They're just weird. John Long, good morning, says Batchy. B Knows it says he does. I was just wondering about passing the message on the video. I know he doesn't support the Green New Deal. Got it. Lund versus BMP versus PBD versus Bama for Coyote Motors. Who cares? Whoever you want. I work for Lund and I rep Lund all the time. Coyote Kelly says, time to get some wrenches, brown and stinky, and start selling your oil when you change it. $100 for the old oil filter. Are you fucking insane, Coyote Kelly? Somebody is selling, please tell me that's a joke. Somebody is selling their oil filters for $100. I am giving away parts. Tuesday, tune in Tuesday, there'll be a new parts giveaway from the Fairmont. That's right. I'm giving away something from the Fairmont Tuesday. Tune in and you'll see what I'm giving away to somebody. I'm not asking for anything. I'm not asking you to go on a website and subscribe to anything. I'm just saying whoever has the most likes on Tuesday's show's comment gets free parts. Plain and simple. I plan on getting y'all to tune my car. Would that fix some of the 10R80 shifting issues, or is it something I'm going to have to live with? It might be something you're going to have to live with, so slow LSX. If it's doing its stock, I don't think a tune is going to fix a mechanical issue. Eminem says, was that a car show last night trying to get people to hop on the Lund train? Once I got mine tuned last week, I absolutely loved it. Thank you, sir. D-Roll says, hey, Alex, I'm in the market for my first Mustang. What combo would you recommend to run mid to low 10s on a 2021 GT 10R80? The quickest and cheapest way to get to the 10s is centrifugal supercharger, V3 with a 3.6 pulley and pump gas. It's a 1050 car right off the rip with minimal mods. If you like grunt and more down low power, then you can go with a Whipple or a Odin if they still make them. I haven't heard shit about Odin just went away. Maybe someone else is tuning all of them. I have not seen any Odin blowers come across my desk in months. John Lund, who can tune 96 to 2004 4-valve? Soon? Nobody. Coyote Kelly says, it's a joke, but people are out there selling dirt to people. Hey, you're 100% right. And what's even more astonishing is people are buying dirt. I could tune 96 to 04. I just choose not to, says John Lund. I want hush money, busted pulleys. Shit, you can have them. Is it worth it to separate clutch brake fluid reservoirs on MT82 cars? Yes. I remember I found out really quickly that, the brake reservoir is the clutch reservoir. And you know how I found out? I lost my clutch pedal at a road race track. I was in the black car, road racing, woo! It was a rental, and I was like, I can go 140, and then I'm down the straightaway. I hit the brakes, and it had Willwood 6 pistons, and I'm like, this thing stopped so good. Then I went to reach for the clutch pedal, and there was nothing there. I'm like, got it. Brakes get reservoir fluid, get the fluid hot, clutch pedal, muy malo. So yes, it's worth it to get a separate reservoir for just your clutch shit. Diddy says, I have the manual rack and hate it on the S197. The manual rack was fine on my Fox. Yeah, that's a bitch to fucking steer a manual rack on an S197. It's a heavy car. Hey, Alex, I'm in the market for my first Mustang. What combo would you recommend? I already got that. I already said it. Vortec. A Vortec on a Gen 3. It'll go 10s. No problem on pump gas. And what did she say there? She says you want to squabble. They stopped selling off-road parts for 96 to 04. It's going to be over soon. Hunter Walker. You are not wrong. It's only over if we allow it to be over. He's 100% right, too. If you don't fight, look, if you're out there, let's say you hate Lund racing. You hate Lund racing. What's a world without Lund racing? Well, whose files are you going to copy? Who's going to fix your wrongly indexed stuff? So when it comes to the industry that could potentially eventually make its way, it just kind of go away, depending on the administration. Someone's going to have to fight for the industry. Now, either you're going to join people in the fight, or you're just going to hope that, you know, whoever does the fighting wins, and hopefully you keep doing what you're doing. But if you're sitting in the sidelines while others are fighting for something you believe in, you can just you're a fucking loser, right? If you want the performance and racing industry to stay alive and running and well, you have to fight for it. But the first thing you have to do is, guess what? Not vote in someone who's trying to kill it. Right? You voted someone in who's trying to kill it. But now that he's in and trying to kill it, we got to fight. Plain and simple. And if we don't fight, who the fuck will? Not a world I want to live in, says Napa sells reservoirs for the Ford Ranger and it fits perfectly for the clutch. Very good, very good. So glad I ordered my tune from Lund. Can't wait to get her dialed in. Will 83 Able S550 GT. Shit, you can't even get free flowing downpipe for the EcoBoost trucks anymore. Exactly, get used to that. And if you're a shop and you want to start making free flowing exhaust, get ready. Horsepower addiction. The only reasonable way to get the Gen 3 engine in Gen 2 is just use the short block. Okay, yeah, yes, you can do that. If you want to have more compression on your Gen 2, just use the short block and everything else stays the same. You don't have to even change the tune. What parts should I upgrade my MTD2 transmission so that it doesn't kill itself? Honestly, you're just going to have to call up Ben Calamer. Maybe you're a trans guy. Maybe you're good with your hands. Maybe you're good with parts. But honestly, hit up Ben Calamer. He can sell you the parts or build you the trans. Hit him up directly. Excuse me. A world without Lund racing, simple. Someone else blowing your shit up. Think about it. Guys, really think about it. All of you that own Mustangs are probably not tuned by Lund Racing. And that's okay. I don't mind that you're tuned by someone else. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. What does a world look like if a premier tuning company just goes away? You are stuck with all the records that we are a part of setting, that we help with. The shops that we grow with, the R&D that goes in it, the knowledge, the know-how, the turnaround time, the customer service, the cars, the everything, the innovation, everything gone. You want that? No? Then fight for it. Like literally fight for it. But look, it's going to be an uphill battle based on what the administration wants to do with all, I'm not just talking Lund. I'm saying all performance and racing industry shops. Like the PRI show this year is going to be really interesting. It's going to be really interesting what they say at the PRI show and what kind of tone is set for the industry. And if they're not giving off the vibe that they're looking to fight, if you start seeing electric motors show up everywhere in PRI, the booths are gone. The Anderson booth is gone. That's body parts, so he's good. Like just machine shop. It's all electric row. It'll be an E row. Get ready, asshole! It's coming. If there was no stopping the machine this time, the misjudged Trump. There was no stopping the machine this time. They misjudged Trump the first time. They could have gotten 100 million votes last year. Biden would have got 100 million and won. It would have been a very sad day. I'm still not tuned. Rich 5.0. Is that true that if you change compression, you don't have to worry about changing the tune? Correct. I'm tuned by someone else, but might go Lund. Might go to Lund in the future because I cannot for the life of me find what's causing the false knock. Got it. You can deduct the shop your taxes if it's exclusive for your YouTube channels. Yes, that's the other reason I might just get my own building, because tax purposes. I am getting fucked on taxes this year. I'm switching to Lund because I know who has the records and that's what I want to go after. Lund doesn't have to talk because actions talk for them. You're not wrong. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Have a fabulous Sunday. Love you, says KC526. Love you. Thank you for being part of the channel and thank you for helping out. She helps out a ton in the background, guys. People recording themselves racing, doing dumb shit in parking lots and running away from police, not helping the performance industry. Jerry Garcia says he's tuned by someone else and loves his tune. Congratulations. 11 to 14 Brembo GT, 17-inch, 18 race star skinnies. What inch tire? What? 17 or 18-inch race star skinnies. What inch tires? 26. Well, 20 depends. 28 looks beefy, and it depends on how low your car is. I have 28s with section 8 with 17-inch front, so you can see what it looks like there. PRI, this the last show. Hop on down to electric. Hey Alex, I have a 14 CJ with cams and E85. My car loses power once I get to 7,600 RPMs, even though the tune RPM limiter is set for 8K. What mechanical issues can be causing this? Your cams are running out of fucking steam. Just because you have a CJ doesn't mean your power curve goes straight up like this. Like, stop thinking that. You have a CJ, the power curve should go like this. Flatten out and just stay flat after about 7,500 RPMs. It doesn't just go straight up. Just crazy, especially if you have stock cams. If you have stock cams, it'll go like this, then trail off. If you have aftermarket cams, it goes up, flattens, and just stays flat. It doesn't roll off. All right, I'm going to get out of here. 11:02. It's been an hour and a half exactly. I want to appreciate everyone that tuned in. And again, if you voted for Biden and you're in the performance and racing industry, seriously, fucking off yourself. Get off this planet. Get the fuck off this planet. The air that you're taking in should be mine. It should be mine. You are taking my air from me. Like, just disappear. Seriously, disappear. If you go, whoa, I have a Mustang and I want to go fast, but fuck Trump or fuck anyone that wants you to be free, fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. So that's what the Peasant Chat was about today, about how the performance and racing industry is literally under attack. It's under attack. And if you guys don't fight for it, get ready to electric cars. Get ready to buy electric cars, Priuses, Leafs, Teslas, and Mach-E's, because we talked about the Mach-E this morning, and get used to that being on the road. All right, I'm out of here, guys. For those of you that watch this channel, this will be back on Tuesday. I will have a parts giveaway on Tuesday, and I just uploaded a video putting in the Power by the Hour drive kit for the Edelbrock Supercharger. I'm out of here. Have a good Sunday.